Welcome everybody, welcome Knights Nation. It is playoff time all across Long Island, and specifically here, final matchup between the Westbury Dragons and your Uniondale Knights. I'm Dan Spandori, and with me is Jason Powell. Jason, what are your thoughts on today's game?
I am so excited. It's playoff basketball. I love playoff basketball anywhere. We were with the kids earlier, and they feel the same playoff energy, and I can't wait to see what they do on the court.
It's a lot of energy in this gym. I mean, getting to know these kids over these last couple months, it's going to be a really good game. And before we start, we're going to have a quick word, and then we're going to have our starting lineups and get ready to start.
And I teach art science at Uniondale High School. Very good. So again, there's a clear distinction. A lot of students confuse the two. Weathering is to break something down, and erosion is to transport it, right? Think of transport. Now in nature, what are some things that can transport loose sediments? Glaciers, what else? Rivers, what else?
Tornadoes.
From the moment my students walk into the classroom, my goal is to create an environment that promotes respect and discourse. The district has made me more aware of the importance of cognitive engagement and conscious in my planning to create more opportunities for students to apply critical thinking skills.
The head coach of Westbury Dragons, Mr. Keith Moody, assistant coach, Darren Hill. And now the starting lineup for the home team, your Uniondale Knights. Starting, sophomore, number 0.
Yeah.
Going forward is 6'4" freshman, number 2, Jaden Oden.
Yeah, he'll probably play the point.
We got the Dragons against our Uniondale Knights.
Can't wait.
All right, so as we discussed before, we got a young squad for Uniondale. We have sophomore Dylan Hickman, freshman Jaden Oden, freshman Jaden Burrows. We got a junior in Darren Brown, and the lone senior. We got Isaiah James.
No, I'm
starting
really
Uniondale.
excited to see how a young squad plays in a big playoff moment like this.
All right, we got the tip, number 4 for Uniondale. We got Jaden Burrows.
Yeah, I do.
And up for Westbury,
I love the straight.
looks like
Luson. I think it's 14. I think that's number 14.
It's like 14.
Petzley Luson.
junior Petzley Lusat. All right, everybody enjoy the game. Here we go. Quarterfinals, first tip-off, and the ball goes to Uniondale. 24, Darren Brown with the ball. We got Hickman. Some motion here.
Good, looks
Oden, a freshman, back to Hickman. We see a lot of pressure early on. Turnover for Uniondale. We got Westbury basketball.
maybe a little bit early nerves so far. Got to get into a rhythm of the game.
Well, like we said, a young group. Great talent, but a young group. So we'll see how they deal with a little pressure early on from the Dragons.
Seems like they're in a 2-1-2 zone, maybe. They're in some kind of zone. You have to be careful if Westbury has shooters.
Big rebound already from Barrows. Then moving the ball quickly up court. Some motion here. Barrows has got the ball. Hickman seems to be running that offense, looking to take that three.
Good driving kick.
Isaiah James to Barrows. Isaiah again, moving the ball. Hickman for three. Bang! There we go to start the game.
It's a deep three. Earlier we did find out Hickman does model his game after Steph Curry, and we see why.
And he's cooking early. Way to be right there early on for Dylan Hickman. All right, now we have Westbury with the ball. We have Destrat moving quickly.
Oh, good
Good hands.
Yeah. Better get on the floor first.
Who's got it?
That seems like Hickman.
We got jump ball. Possession goes to Uniondale. Definitely a good energetic start for the boys.
It's definitely good to see one of your better offensive players get on the floor and hustle on defenses too.
Well, yeah, something we discussed with the team before the game. They definitely like to play for each other, and there's definitely no I in this team. There we go, Oden, the freshman, phenomenal English student, as I might say so myself, moving the ball around. Isaiah James, the senior. Great play by
Bad
Hickman.
gamble. Good
Right
pass.
up to Oden, and there he goes
Good
for two.
pass, Hickman.
Jaden Oden making it 5-0 Uniondale.
That was really a poor gamble by Westbury, and that led to an advantage for Uniondale.
All right, Simmons and Destrat seem to be running the backcourt. Simmons for three, and offensive rebound right up. And it looks like we have a foul on Isaiah James. His first foul.
Uniondale definitely has to be careful with that closeout. That could have been a foul on the three, but
All right, looks like number 12, Ashley Padvani to the line, shooting two. First shot is good. That's Westbury's first point of the night. Coach Stiles running over some plays once they get the inbounds. Second shot for Padvani. He goes 2 for 2 to put Westbury on the scoreboard, making it 5-2 to start the quarter. All right, Isaiah James moving the ball to Oden. Isaiah seems to be controlling the offense here. Hickman for three. Oh,
that one's a little off, but
it's all right. Still 5-2 Uniondale. Inbounds here for Westbury. Again, it looks like Westbury's offense runs through Simmons and Destrat. Boom.
It's a 3 from Westbury. Like I said, Uniondale is in a zone, so that is a very important thing to watch. Will they get shot out of the zone?
Isaiah James brings the ball up the court, being harassed by Destrat. Hickman again with the ball. Screen set by Barrows. Isaiah James to the... No foul. We got out of bounds on Westbury. Uniondale keeps the ball. All right, what do we think here, Jason? Who gets the next? Who's taking this next shot? Looks like a set
I'm
play for
looking
Hickman.
for Jaden Barrows to get the next shot.
Looks like we got Looks like Isaiah stepped on the line. We got Westbury basketball. Oh, they call a foul on Uniondale.
Interesting.
Foul on Odin. Offensive foul. All right, now up the court, we have Simmons leading the Westbury offense. Pressured by Hickman. You hear the team yelling defense.
Yes, and you have to pay attention to number 3 who hit the 3 last time, and now they have to play up on that zone to make sure that he doesn't get another shot off as easy as last time.
Great defensive rebound from Burrows. We got a foul on Westbury. Foul on Padvani, his first foul. Got to keep track of that as we move forward with this game. Right now we have 2 fouls for Uniondale and 1 for Westbury.
Now they're facing a light full court pressure, nothing serious.
They got to be aware of Burrows. He likes to shoot.
Solid drive, didn't go down, but it's okay. You got to keep on attacking.
Westbury's moving up the court. Good
Good
hands by
hands.
Uniondale.
Good hands.
We got a steal. Jaden Odin, the freshman, moving the ball up court. We got Hickman looking to move it. Again, Burrows is 6'7", but loves to shoot the 3.
Aw.
Steal here from Westbury. Mitchell. Another rebound, offensive rebound for Westbury.
good.
Jaden Odin with a steal. Uniondale's got to slow down here. Getting a little too excited, but looks like Coach Styles is telling him to slow down. Isaiah James moves it up top to Odin. Jaden Odin. Rebound
good
for
boy.
Maury.
You know, Odin has been very aggressive on the boards, and he's a strong presence inside, being able to rip away the ball from Westbury players.
And we have it out of bounds on Uniondale. Westbury has the ball. Inbounds to Zion Mitchell and Apollo Simmons. Simmons running the offense once again. Keeping the ball moving. Mid-range, in and out. Rebound to Isaiah James. We have jump ball, possession, Westbury.
Uniondale has to be very wary that Westbury is getting to the middle of that zone pretty easily, so they have to tighten up. But it's hard when you play in the zone because you have to give up something.
Inbounds here. We have Westbury with the ball. Once again,
Now,
kick out up top for 3. Off the mark. Offensive rebound once again for Westbury. Right up. And rebound Uniondale. Burrows with the rebound.
strong rebound.
Coach Styles looking to run up the court. Offensive foul called on
Hey,
Jaden Odin.
in my
again.
opinion, very questionable offensive foul. I didn't see any extension of the arm, but hey, ref's call.
And Jaden Odin's father in the stands is with you and doesn't agree with that as well.
I'm sure.
That's 2 fouls on Odin. It looks like a quick substitution for him, but don't worry, we'll see him back in a moment, I'm sure. We have substitutions for Westbury too. We got Juan Cruz, number 1, in for Westbury. Simmons bringing the ball up the court. Oh, substitution for Uniondale. We had number
Deion
5,
Morris.
Deion Morris is in, another senior. Steal here. Dylan Hickman gets fouled.
Strong take. Also, really like about Hickman, he plays with a certain pace. He didn't just speed forward and trying to like get out of control. He stayed at his own pace and drew a foul.
Calm, cool, and collective. Not bad for a sophomore, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we got Dylan Hickman to the line, shooting 2. Brad Hickman again to the line. Line on the second one. Uniondale still up 1.
hustle.
And a hustle from
Good
Maury Tony.
hustle.
We got Uniondale ball. And hustle from the freshman.
In playoff basketball, every possession matters, and he just won his team another possession with that hustle play. Makes
Again.
up for the 2 missed free throws, and they have another chance to score.
All right, so we inbounds here from Deion Morris. Right into Burrows. Maury's moving to get open. We got Dylan Hickman with the ball. Remember, he's lethal from 3.
Good
Ball
pass.
movement, one more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fake. Burrows up and misses the layup.
I like seeing
Rebound here.
Burrows get involved. He's a wing. I believe he's 6'7", you said?
Yep.
So you want to see him in the paint. That's a good sign going forward.
We have a loose ball foul here.
Actually, Hickman made one of those free throws, so it's 6-5.
We got a loose ball foul here on Westbury. We have Uniondale basketball as Coach Stiles and a Uniondale alum leading this first place in the AAA1 conference, Uniondale Knights. I'm very proud of his team. We got some motion here.
Oh, it seems
Again,
like Westbury's in the zone.
Burrows.
Very tough shot there.
Rebound for Westbury. We got Juan Cruz. Foul here. Looks like a defensive foul here for Uniondale.
Oh, that
Dylan
is on
Hickman's
Dylan
first
Hickman.
foul. Team's 4th foul. One more and they're in the penalty. They have to be aware of this. We got less than 2 minutes left in the quarter.
It seems like they're in man now. The zone probably was just an early look, and now they're going to play man-to-man.
We got travel violation. Good pressure from Uniondale. Uniondale's got the basketball.
Seems like the man defense might be a better fit for this Uniondale squad against Westbury.
All right. We have a timeout here. With this 30-second timeout, we'll check in with you in a moment. All right, we're back from that short timeout. We've got to love the Uniondale school spirit. We have the cheerleaders. We have the band here ready to go. And inbounds here from Maury Tony, bringing the ball up the court. No pressure right now from Westbury.
Which is good because it helps them set up what they want to do on offense, but they are in the zone, so you really want to get to your shooters, and this is where Hickman could be more effective in the zone. He could be a zone buster.
And right now we have a quick turnover from Uniondale. Westbury's got basketball. All right, once again, number 0, Simmons bringing the ball up the court. Pressured here from Isaiah. Number 1, they beat the zone.
That's a good pass.
Westbury's up 1. 7-6 Westbury. Isaiah James moving up the court. Dylan Hickman once again.
Got to get
Last
into the
minute
middle
left.
of the zone.
Way to get out of the double team.
play
Isaiah
strong.
with the ball. And we got a steal again for Westbury.
Good hands by Juan Cruz. Now it seems like Uniondale is back into a zone. Good contest.
Hickman with the
Burrows.
rebound. And Out of bounds. Ball goes back to Westbury.
I thought Burrows was going to swat that into the wall, but he just, had a good vertical contest, and that affected the layup tremendously.
Cruz inbounds the ball. Simmons leading the offense. 20 going with the ball. 3 for 3.
Deep three.
And rebound here to Uniondale. Maury Tony pushing the ball up the court.
Swing.
Hickman drives. Deion Morris with the ball.
Gotta
They
reset
reset here.
Yeah. Gotta reset.
15 seconds left on the clock.
They are in a 2-3.
Tony with the ball.
Good
Running
swing.
one last play.
Good kick out to the corner.
Deion Morris. No good. Maury Tony.
At the buzzer, yes.
Way to end the first quarter with Uniondale up 8-7.
Low scoring first quarter, but it's good to be on the winning side of a first quarter. The goal is to win every quarter, so they're doing something right.
All right, now we're going to cut out, and we'll see you in a few. Enjoy our band and a little commercial here for Uniondale. All right, so we're back now for the second quarter. Coach Stiles looks on. Uniondale will inbounds the ball. Isaiah James leading this offense, the lone senior on the starting lineup.
They're gonna need his senior presence to calm him down. Now Westbury is man-to-man.
It's like both teams made adjustments defensively
Yeah.
after the first quarter.
And you're gonna have to.
Dylan Hickman for 3. Just a little short.
I thought that one was going down. He's a confident player. You can tell, and with a few shots, he's been their most aggressive offensive player.
Westbury's moving the ball really quickly now on
Yeah.
offense.
They're
Clearly they
making it
made some
work.
adjustments.
Oh, shocking no call. Get that, yeah.
Isaiah James with the rebound, pushing the ball up the court. Coach Stiles wants a quick offense, moving the ball up the court.
Yeah.
We have Darren Brown with the ball, moves it quickly over to Barrows. Deion Morris for 3.
They've only made 1 3 so far, and so it's been a little bit tough shooting so far, but they're still playing great defense.
And now here comes their trap.
Gotta recover.
Westbury
Oh,
sees it here. Another turnover for Westbury.
they are scrambling.
Uniondale's defense is swarming them, causing them to look a little nervous out there. And Westbury's Ashley Padavani.
That is a tough lay, but all Burrows has to do is continue to play strong and keep his hands high.
All right,
Just swing to.
Deion Morris, right up.
Gotta get back now.
Little in control there, but we're good here. We have enough men back on defense. Once again, Westbury has the ball for 3. He's off. Offensive rebound
gotta
again
crash.
for Westbury. And another basket for Brian Destrat. Timeout, Uniondale.
It seems like Destrat is Westbury's go-to player. He's been very aggressive for them. I personally think that Uniondale should stick with man-to-man. I think they were more successful, but I think they want to switch up the looks between zone and man-to-man.
I'm sure Coach Stiles is talking to them now, trying to figure out how exactly they want to play this for the next possession. And here's our cheerleaders for Uniondale.
Honestly, Uniondale is they're getting good looks. They're getting to the rack. They haven't finished. They've missed a couple layups. Burrows missed a layup. A couple of kids have missed a couple layups in the paint, but you want to get inside the paint.
I mean, they have the looks that they want. I mean, they love to shoot. So I'm sure Coach Stiles is saying, keep doing what you're doing. Let's just be a little bit calmer on offense, run the plays. And, I mean, they're only down a couple points. So one good possession changes everything, right?
It's a one possession game.
Darren Brown inbounds for Uniondale.
A little over 3 minutes left in the quarter, in the half, really. But you want to end the half strong.
Isaiah leading the offense. Again, Burrows, maybe 6'7", but loves to shoot. They have to be tight on him.
Good cut.
Right up. Offensive rebound for Burrows.
Good.
And he gets it. There we go. Ends the job for Uniondale.
That's his first points of the game. I know we talked before the broadcasting. He is a shooter, but he is the tallest player in the court, and he can really make a better impact being in the paint.
A good pass here from Westbury.
Can't let them sneak behind the zone, especially if you're going to play a zone. You can't let anybody get behind that zone.
All right. Right now we have 13.
Ooh.
11.
Travel right there.
All right, sorry, 13-10 Westbury. We got a travel for Uniondale. Westbury gets the ball. Gives some substitutions. Maury Tony, the freshman, being subbed in for Uniondale. Looking to lead that offense. Inbounds here once again. We have Simmons leading the Westbury offense, slowing the game down here.
See, and now they're back in man.
You have to watch these backdoor cuts.
Good.
Good play from Burrows, no foul.
I think this is going to be a man-to-man defense kind of game.
Burrows wants that three. Right up.
Good board.
Darren Brown. Oh, unlucky here.
Got to capitalize on those second chance points, but they're still getting them. So they're controlling the boards on both ends.
We got a travel violation here on Westbury. Uniondale gets the ball back. Remember, it's only 13-10. So one good play. Three-pointer here ties it up. Even a smart two-pointer keeps them in this game.
And even though Barrows he's not having as much of an offensive impact, I think he's really making a strong defense. He's a presence in the paint. Just him standing up tall is affecting Westbury.
Oh, good penetrating here. Deion Morris gets blocked.
Yeah, got that tipped. But you want to get into the paint. Watch the corner. See, again, like he's just an impact. It's similar when you watch centers like Gobert or Wembanyama in the NBA. Obviously, he's not their height, but like him just being tall is affecting these guards when they're driving. They have to trying to shoot it higher to get it over him.
And he just committed his first foul, an offensive foul on that illegal screen. Simmons brings in the ball for Westbury. You hear the bench for Uniondale cheering on for defense. They pride themselves in their defense. They're not just an offensive team. Barrows once again playing strong defense, hands up, and he gets a block.
They're going at him, but that's not the guy you want to go at. He's been taught well to play straight up, and it's showing.
Hickman.
Good float.
Floater, no good. Rebound here for Westbury. Simmons again leading this offense. He goes up, and we got looks like a foul on Uniondale.
Number 1, Maury Tony, his first, team's second foul.
Maury Tony's first foul. Simmons to the line, shooting 2.
Simmons to the line, shooting 2.
Hits the first free throw. Odin's back for Uniondale.
I think Morris is going to the bench.
Yeah, Deion Morris is going to sit right now. Odin's going to come in. Remember, he has 2 fouls, so he has to be smart to end this quarter, or end the half, I should say, with only 2 fouls. And Simmons hits both to give Westbury the 15-10 lead. Tony leads the offense up the court. Screen here set by Odin. Hickman's looking to move the ball. Good hands here for Simmons. Drawing at somebody in the stands.
Yeah, Simmons is he's locked in. He's talking, and ref is coming in with a little warning. But hey, this is playoff basketball. I love the energy.
Seems to be no love lost here between Westbury and Uniondale. Good rivalry between these two good programs. Odin's inbounding the ball here. Seems to be a little conversation here with the referees.
Honestly, I think somebody from Uniondale needs to match that fire that Simmons is bringing to Westbury, because that's that kind of energy you need to shift the momentum again. Because now Westbury's building confidence. They got they guard talking to the crowd. They're comfortable now. Now you need to get them back uncomfortable.
There's one guy to do that. It's definitely going to be Jaden Odin. We've seen him do it all year. He loves to do all the dirty work out there. Tony for three. Oh, no good again. Rebound here for Westbury. Pushing the ball quickly up the court.
Yep. But they to cut that off. Good defense.
Good defense. The ball stays here with Westbury as they inbounds here. Juan Cruz inbounding the ball here for Westbury. Simmons works to get open. He looks to run it with 20 left in the shot clock.
Good.
Great play here for Darren Brown. And here we go, boys. We're moving the ball up the court. Tony running this offense. Darren Brown.
It's tough. But you want to stay aggressive. He made a good defensive play, and then you got the ball. You got into the paint. That's the best thing. You want to get into the paint, give yourself a chance. But at some point, you got to start capitalizing on these drives.
And Deion Morris, the senior, comes back in to give some support here as Westbury brings the ball up the court. Looks like you're right, they did go back to man here for Uniondale.
Yes, I think that's worked out a lot better for them.
A lot of pressure here.
Somebody's
from Uniondale.
open. There's two on the ball. Somebody got to find a man.
Rebound here for Odin. Told you. Oh.
Okay.
And we got a foul here by, it looks like, Juan Cruz. Told you, Odin is the spark that they needed.
Yes, those are the kind of boards, the 50-50 balls, you have to win those in order to win these kind of games.
In substitution here for Westbury, in number 21.
I think offensively, Hickman has been the only one who's been offensively aggressive and have scored multiple points, and they need to look for him and create for him.
Some ball movement here. Hickman has the ball. Here we go. On the play, Deion Morris for three.
It's a good shot. Good ball.
Burrows with the offensive rebound, right up. Oh, unlucky here. Westbury's moving quickly up the court. And Odin with the steal.
There's Odin again. He's that glue guy. Swing.
Okay. And he gets fouled. Jaden Odin bringing that energy back onto the court.
Those are the kind of plays that you need to get back into a game. And granted, it's only a 2-possession game, but in a playoff game, these possessions get tight, and you need somebody to win you possessions.
And now we have Jaden Odin, the freshman, to the line, shooting 2. And he hits the first one.
Nice.
Jaden Odin, this is his second year as a starter for Uniondale. He was a starter in 8th grade and now is a 9th grader, starting once again.
Hey, that's impressive.
And Jaden Odin goes 2 for 2 to finally stop that drought for Uniondale, making it a 15-12 game. Simmons bringing the ball up the court.
They're going to take their time. They're not in a rush. You got the lead.
And Simmons for 3. In and out. Offensive rebound here for Westbury. Jump ball.
That's going to be Uniondale's ball.
Possession stays with Westbury.
thought that Westbury won the last one. Maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it looks like the ball stays here with Westbury, but
Okay.
defense is definitely looking a little bit stronger for
Uniondale
Uniondale.
is getting stops. That defense has not been their problem. Oh,
Hands up for
There-
Burrows.
there is
Something that
Burrows
shot.
I am telling you, Burrows is an impact on defense. He is causing havoc, whether you're not going to see it with block shots, but when you watch the game, he is a presence out there. They're not scoring over him.
And it looks like we had an over-the-back foul there for Dion Morris. So Westbury still has possession here, making it still 15-12. Westbury. Inbounds here.
Okay, whoa, good cross. Gotta finish that.
Out of bounds. Ball still stays here with Westbury. Uniondale's playing some great defense, but they need to get possession here. Simmons to inbound. All right, here we go here. That shot with the ball. 1 minute left in the first half.
Oh,
Odin's
seems something's-
down.
Odin is
We
hurt.
have out of bounds. Ball
Something
stays
happened
with
on
Westbury.
that screen. Something, he got hit somehow.
We have an injury timeout here.
Time. You must remain in the building. All exits are final. If you leave, you must stay leave.
Odin looks injured. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
Hate to see somebody limping.
All exits are final.
On a personal note, he is one of my favorite students, so I hope he's feeling better because we definitely need him.
Yeah.
And he's one great kid.
And he's been very impactful for them on both ends.
All right, so the injury timeout's over.
You know, when somebody impactful on the team gets injured, there's only two options. Either the next man up recovers and fills that gap, or the team folds. Is Uniondale going to break, or are they going to become better and bond over that?
All right, well, Simmons for three. No good.
Yeah.
A little chaos over here for Uniondale. We have out of bounds, and the ball goes back to Westbury. Looks like only a cramp for Odin.
Yes,
as
it
the
does look
trainer
like
stretching him out.
it does look like a cramp, so that's a good sign.
Little controversy there. Looks like maybe a foul on Westbury, but no call here. Westbury has the ball. Simmons again controlling play for Westbury.
Good switch. Think they're switching everything.
Test shot with the ball. Good D there from Isaiah James. And rebound here for Maury Tony.
That's the kind of stop you need.
They're holding the ball, hopefully for the last shot. Tony being pressured by Simmons. Picks up his dribble. Ball to Barrows. Back to Tony. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Tony blocked by Westbury. We still have some time left on the clock. Some sportsmanship there showed by Westbury. We have 1.7 seconds left.
Strong drive. I think maybe in the second half, the guards might need to incorporate some pump fakes to get the defense off, get better looks at the rim.
Darren Brown subs in for Uniondale. We have a timeout on the court.
You know, the guards they're getting downhill. They're getting into the paint. They just haven't been able to finish effectively yet.
Jason, you're right. Let's listen to the band while we prepare for the last second of play. everybody, welcome back. Here we go. We have 1.7 seconds left on the clock. Uniondale's down 3. It's 15-12 here at Uniondale High School.
And being that Hickman is the only player to hit a 3-ball so far, I would like to see an inbound play to get him open. And right now, Simmons is on him. You know, Simmons was the aggregator, trying to get the crowd, talking to the crowd.
Like Dion's got the ball for 3. Hey, bang!
And you know, they used Hickman as a screener on that play, and that worked out.
At the end of the first half, Uniondale, a little shaky at the start, but ties it up at 15 to end the first half.
That is how you're supposed to end the half. This is the second buzzer beater in both quarters. They've ended the quarter on a buzzer beater. Hey, if that's a good sign. If you ask me, that's a great sign.
Jason, my dad always told me it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Every time.
And I teach art science.
MONSTER. Monster.
Well, don't let that word fool you. These students weren't scared to show off their spelling prowess. Uniondale schools held this district-wide spelling bee tonight for students in 3rd through 8th grade. One contestant says she studied hard for the big day.
I made flashcards with my mom and practiced with them every day.
Well done. Now tonight's big winners, Smith Street School's Kate Prawl, Jameer Henry from Walnut Street School, and Turtle Hook Middle School student Sage Winfield. They're now eligible for the Scripps Regional Competition. Congrats.
I would encourage most people to take AP courses because it teaches you how to manage your time, and when you're in college, that's going to be so important.
Time management is key. It's key to all of your classes, key to keeping your good grades, because if you say, for example, you have an exam the next morning, you need to know that, okay, after my extracurricular, I need to study and boom, be ready for the exam the next morning.
So the benefit of taking AP, they have a solid foundation. So not only do they have a scientific foundation, but they also know the rigor, they know the time management, they know all the tools individually that they need to possess to be successful in that first year of college or technical school.
All right, everybody. As you guys can see, Coach Styles leading his team, ending on a really good note at the end of the first half. Jason, anything you see, any changes for the second half that they need to make?
I really hope that first half was just getting the jitters out. I really feel like Uniondale is playing a little bit nervous offensively. And I hope that they can get their best players involved, Hickman, Barrows, and involving the offense in the second half.
All right, well, it looks like Odin is feeling better because he's back out on the court. It's a good sign for Uniondale.
That is a great sign.
And now
I think he has a knee brace on right now.
Yeah, it looks like you see something on his left knee right there. Isaiah James leading the offense right here. Barrows has got the ball. Oh, there we go. Here comes Odin. Right up. Now he sees it up. And ball goes back to Westbury. But at least
another missed layup. They're starting to add up.
They need to start scoring, taking advantage of these shots here. All right, Westbury with the ball. Good hands there by Darren Brown.
I think they called a foul, though.
Yeah, foul there on Darren Brown.
Foul on number 24. Darren Brown, his first, team's first.
If you heard that voice, that's the voice of the great Coach Ninavaji. Been a staple of Uniondale for decades now, announcing for Uniondale. All right, here we have Simmons inbounding here. Once again for Westbury. Dash shot with the ball. Burrows pressuring. Odin gets called for the blocking foul. That's his third foul.
It's tough.
Not a good day for Odin when it comes to getting hurt and some of these calls here.
The worst part about getting 3 fouls so early is that now, one, you come out the game, but two, that kind of limits your aggressiveness, and he's an aggressive player.
And here comes Maury Tony to sub in, the other freshman from this team here.
High hands, good
hands
block.
Up for Darren Brown. There we go, a big block. Maury Tony pushing the ball up the court.
Good
nice spin move, and there it is.
What a move.
There he goes, Maury Tony getting on the scoreboard here. And here comes the pressure now from Uniondale.
That's the kind of move that gets the crowd and going, that revitalizes your team.
And remember, they were down 3 going into the last seconds. Good. And foul here called.
Ticky-tack call, but...
Coach Styles wants a little bit more explanation there. Looking to possibly to make a sub. Foul on Darren Brown. That's the second foul in a matter of not even 2 minutes. 3 fouls. Not a good start here for Uniondale. Simmons once again running that offense, trying to take Isaiah James left. And they call a foul here.
Got a little bit too close. Got to give him a little bit space to land. I feel like he probably got a little bit of contact on the arms right there.
And with that foul, it looks like we have Paulo Simmons to the line. Shooting 2. Pretty sure he hasn't missed a free throw yet. And he continues his strong shooting from the line.
Real comedic guy, dapping up nobody on the line. I really recognize that. Westbury either put one person on the line or nobody. I think they want to set up their defense for Uniondale to come down, so they only just let their shooters shoot. And especially a shooter like Simmons, because he's knocking them down.
Well, if you notice, when we're in transition, we're really strong in Uniondale, so I think they're well aware of Coach Styles. You see Coach Styles is yelling at them to run already. He wants this offense to be a lot quicker. And even the cheerleaders want them to shoot that ball. So Maury Tony with the ball.
Good drive.
Oh. And Maury gets fouled.
I was ready to scream and one right there. But Maury Tony is starting to insert himself into the game, and that's exactly what Uniondale needs to like start to create a rhythm on offense. And that will help out Hickman, that'll help out Barrows, that'll help out Odin, that'll help out the whole team once somebody decides to insert themselves into the game offensively.
And here we go, him shooting 2. Maury Tony. First shot's good. That's 3 points in a row for Uniondale from Maury Tony.
And on the side note, I love the leg sleeve or the high sock look and the low sock look. It's flavor, it's personality right there.
And he goes 1 for 2 on the line, he gets the rebound, and he misses the layup. And Westbury pushes the ball up the court. Uniondale is up 1, 18-17.
Get out there.
And Westbury for 3. Zion Mitchell. Uniondale's down 2. Maury Tony again with some pressure.
They caught it on the floor. But again, now Maury Tony is starting to enter. He's getting a little bit more confident. He's attacking these guards and he's getting to the paint, and that's a good sign. Even though they're down, that's a good sign that one of your players is starting to get into the rhythm. Because I felt like in the first half they were a little bit lacking confidence, and now I'm starting to see the guys play with confidence.
And don't be surprised that once he starts driving to the lane, it might leave some guys open for 3. We're looking for Dylan Hickman, hit some 3s.
Yes, and we haven't heard from him since the first quarter. There he is,
on
open.
cue, there he is for 3! Oh, in and out.
That's a good look. That's the kind of looks he needs to keep on hunting for, and they're going to start to fall.
Here comes Simmons with the ball. Destrat moves the ball over.
That's a deep 3.
In and out once again. Offensive rebound for Westbury. And it looks like another foul on Uniondale.
Foul on number 1, Maury Tony, his second.
Fouls on Maury Tony, his second foul. Looks like Uniondale should be now in the penalty. We have Petzley Lusant to the line. Once again, Westbury has nobody on the line with them. He misses his first free throw.
I think they're having like a mini timeout right there. They're using these to reconvene with their coach and reset while the guy's shooting at the line.
And we have a substitution for Uniondale. Dion Morris is back in the game. And he goes 0 for 2 for Westbury. So Uniondale still down 2.
That's the kind of break you needed. Now they're pressing up on Tony because he's been so aggressive.
Hickman with the ball. Goes to the lane. No foul there. Out of bounds. Ball stays with Uniondale. Still 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Hickman calling the play with the inbounds here. Look at Burrows open in the corner.
Yeah, gotta watch.
Have to be honest there and stay with him. Dion Morris with the ball. Isaiah James. And here we go. Maury Tony was for him to drive.
Screen doesn't. Oh yeah, good pump fake.
Hickman up. And there he goes. Dylan Hickman. His first points looks like since the first quarter, right?
I believe since he hit that 3, they've been playing up more on him, and so he finally used his shot to get himself into the paint, and that's how you get yourself in rhythm. Get yourself an easy one in the paint, and now the 3s are going to start to flow again.
Now a lot of pressure here from Uniondale's defense. Burrows is all the way up at the 3-point line.
Oh yeah, that's.
And Aaron pass and great defense leads to a turnover.
The trap finally worked. It found him to cause an errant throw, and that's the kind of pressure you need to start shifting things defensively. So now they're playing man-to-man, but on the pick and rolls, they're blitzing.
And here comes Maury Tony leading this offense. Burrows has the ball, back to Tony, up. And a little miscommunication here, but the ball stays here.
Stay focused here.
Hickman's feeling it right now with the ball. Here's some movement from Uniondale.
They got to get deeper into the paint.
Here we go. Dion Morris for 3. Bang! And there he goes, our senior Dion Morris, giving the Uniondale their first lead in quite some time. And we have a foul here on the drive.
believe that's Apollo Simmons again on the drive. He's been very aggressive driving to the rim.
Dylan Hickman with the foul, his second foul. We have, looks like the man that can do everything for Westbury, Apollo Simmons, to the line again. Here's some noise from the Uniondale crowd. Doesn't seem to phase Simmons.
Has not affected him at all.
As he high-fives his imaginary teammates. There's ice in his veins. Let's see if he can go perfect again. See some Uniondale alumni in the stands.
You know how they talk about the announcer jinx, and that does not affect him at all.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Jason,
Next time you have to say he's made 5, 6 in a row, and probably he'll miss that time.
Barrows with the ball.
Oh, good
for three!
shot.
Good hustle there. Defense, strong defensive rebound there for Westbury. And
hey!
It's like a push there from Westbury.
There's a lot of contact there between Simmons. A lot of contact there.
Here comes some offense here. And we have a foul.
This game is getting a little trippy, but it's the playoffs. That's what happens when you're in playoff basketball. You're fighting for something, and you want it so badly that you're going to get a little bit physical. Simmons and I believe Simmons and somebody from Uniondale were tangling up, and yeah, might have been Hickman.
All right, so we have a call on the court. It was Zion Mitchell's
I was really shocked that the refs didn't call whatever was going down there on Westbury's end. There's no call there.
All right, but we have our strong shooter. He models his game after Steph Curry. We have Dylan Hickman shooting 2. And he hits the first. He's not fazed by the Westbury crowd.
At all.
Was that Miss Terry? Was that Miss Terry in the crowd over there? And Dylan Hickman goes 2 for 2.
Way to knock him down.
I said Simmons for Westbury's ice in his veins. Dylan Hickman showing that he can do it too, going 2 for 2 for the
And I don't know if you can hear the crowd. The crowd is starting to get into it. It's a packed house now.
And we have some good hands, and Uniondale ball.
Right off the body, they recovered well, had high hands, active hands, and that played out well for them.
Uniondale's up 3 with Maury Toting leading this offense here. Remember, he's only a freshman, his second year on varsity. And Maury Toting to the line,
That is poetry right there. That spin move, that's the second time using that spin move, and it's gotten him space and a bucket both times.
And the fans are hyped.
Hey.
Toting gets the rebound.
Barrows is not playing, he's not having an offensive impact, but his defensive impact is the reason why Westbury only has 22 points. Every drive, he's high hands, verticality, and they are being affected by it. I will continue to say it.
So if you notice here, the refs trying to get control of this game. Uniondale's getting all the control here on offense, and they're showing some intensity on defense, and it's frustrating Westbury. So Juan Cruz inbounding for Westbury. He's ball inside, and Westbury ends their drought. Petzley Lusant scores for Westbury. Uniondale's up 27-24. Barrows with the ball. Hickman's looking for some movement here, looking for a pick here.
Oh, yeah, good heads.
Right up. Hey, there he goes. Hickman's cooking.
What a...
And everybody's hyped here.
What a hezzy.
We have a timeout here. My apology, no timeout. We lost camera for a second. We have a foul on, it looks like Westbury, and
a timeout.
Timeout on the court. With that timeout, Uniondale leads 29-24. Full timeout for Westbury.
Westbury has taken a full timeout. Full timeout on the floor, taken by Westbury. Full timeout.
All right, and we have a timeout here.
That's my daughter. My wife, and my 2 kids.
And we're back after that timeout. Uniondale has the ball.
And Uniondale has real momentum right now. Hickman he has woken up in the second half, and you're starting to see not the shooting aspect of Steph Curry, but now the finishing ability.
And it looks like we have a technical foul here.
Technical foul on number 0.
Oh, Apollo Simmons with a technical foul.
And you know, Apollo Simmons, he was teetering on the edge in the first half when he was talking to the crowd, and I think that may have played a factor in why they called him in this technical. He's already been very engaged with the crowd.
So it looks like Uniondale's catching that momentum and running with it. Now with this technical foul for Westbury, we have Dylan Hickman shooting a free throw. 2 shots.
That's the guy you want to shoot.
And he hits the first. And he goes 2 for 2. Dylan Hickman loves to shoot the 3, but also is pretty great from that free throw line as he gives Uniondale the 30-24 lead. And Uniondale still has the ball. We have our senior, Deion Morris, inbounding to Barrows. Giving the ball back to Tony, who seems to be really controlling this offense in the second half.
Might be looking for Hickman again.
He's setting that screen here. Hickman with the ball. Looks like an ISO here. Oh, nope, here comes Barrows with the pick.
Use it.
Barrows for 3. Nope.
Yes, good pump.
Head fake. Gets blocked there, but Uniondale keeps the ball. Looks like a little scrum, jump ball.
Definitely a good recovery by Westbury on that pump fake.
Possession here goes to Westbury, with Uniondale still leading by 7. Coach Styles cheering on his team. Tells focus there on defense, put a little pressure on him. No easy shots for the next quarter. Westbury here, Destrat carrying the ball up the court here. Movement here from Cruz. Deep 3. And out. Rebound here, Josiah James. Maury Tony. Back there to Hickman.
That's the guy. Good swing. Good.
Deion Morris with the ball.
Good
and
hands.
good
way to get on
jump ball there. Great hustle there from Westbury, but ball stays here.
To be honest, that was a great defensive possession by Westbury. They were at a disadvantage and they scrambled and they recovered well. But Uniondale, I thought Hickman was going to pull that, but he made the right decision. It just happened that Westbury had active hands on the drive right there.
But Uniondale keeps possession here. Burrows has the ball here. Back to Tony. Tony once again controlling that offense. Really impressive in that second half, the way he's moving the ball.
Yep. Might have took a step too much on that drive.
A little too much there, but once again, Uniondale still with the lead. Westbury's moving the ball. And if you notice, Apollo Simmons looks like Westbury's strongest offensive player isn't in right now. So we have to see who here is going to step up for Westbury.
Yeah, he might have needed a cooler after getting a technical foul. Cost him 2 points.
Strong defense here. Burrows hands up. Good pass there.
Ooh.
And Westbury draws the foul. Petzley Usan draws the foul there from Uniondale. That's Maury Tony's 3rd foul. Now we have number 14 from Westbury, the junior, Petzley Usan, to the line, shooting 2.
Now Westbury is adding players on the line now.
And Petzley hits the first free throw for Westbury. Now, what were you saying before, Jason, about that jinx? I don't think Westbury's missed a free throw today, have they?
No, not yet.
And with some help from the crowd, it worked.
We were just using the wrong announcer, James.
And Uniondale moves the ball quickly up the court. Isaiah James.
Good. Ooh.
And he draws the foul.
Way to draw the contact, the slow step before getting blocked, but the contact was before the block.
That's a foul on Zion Mitchell, his second foul. They're over the limit now. So now we have senior Isaiah James shooting 2 at the free throw line. Ice in his veins. He's not distracted by the Westbury fans, and he hits the first shot.
Honestly, both teams are starting to shoot the free throws really well now. They're in the rhythm.
There goes the jinx, man. Come on.
No, it only works for the opposing team.
Oh, no.
I guess
All right, Jason can't talk anymore during the free throws.
Oh, good
Here comes the trap from Uniondale, and they force Westbury to take a timeout.
You really, when you end that, they call that the third defender. When you're at the sideline and you use that out of bounds line as another defender, and now you have nowhere to go. You're either going to step out or you have nowhere. They sealed them out very well.
And Westbury was forced to take this 30-second timeout. And let's hear from the Uniondale band. That's the Uniondale band, led by Mr. Boardman and Mr. Winter, 2 outstanding educators at Uniondale High School. And here comes Uniondale, ready to defend. 39 seconds left in this third quarter. So Jason, I was telling you before, Uniondale's coaching staff, all alumni from Uniondale. Coach Stiles, Akemi, and Milford all played here back when they were in high school.
And you know, that's how you build a winning culture. They played under their coach, and their coach groomed them into being coaches for this generation, and that's how you build a sustaining winning culture.
And there's no better coach than Coach Diana. Not only a phenomenal coach, but a phenomenal person and
a
really great friend. And with the steal from Uniondale, we got a foul on Westbury. Foul was on Petchley Lusant. Looks like that was his third foul. And now we have freshman Maury Tony to the line.
And he's played a great third quarter.
No talking here, Jason. And because Jason didn't talk, Maury hits the first one. This has been his quarter. He doesn't want it to end. He really has been leading this team both with his scoring and with his passing. And because Jason said nothing, he goes 2 for 2. And Uniondale increases their lead.
Again, we got to be careful in those corners, those traps.
And we got an offensive foul. Good play by senior Dion Morris, showing that leadership there.
That is a senior play right there. Taking a charge, sacrificing your body.
That's Peaches Lusant's 4th foul, putting his game in jeopardy now. And Uniondale wants to go quickly up the court here with less than 10 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we got another foul.
They are being very aggressive, attacking the basket. And they were in the first half, but this half, in this quarter, they've been very successful at getting to the rim and getting fouled.
And that's foul number 3, Brian Destrut. And now we have number 5, Dion Morris, to the line, trying to increase this lead to double digits. And here we go. These boys are showing that they're practicing their free throws. Dion Morris hits the first one. Now his second shot. And he goes 2 for 2. Jason learned it.
Yeah, I stay silent.
And now, at the end of 3, Uniondale's up 36-25. What a quarter.
What a great quarter for Uniondale. Considering that it was 15-15 at halftime, they've outscored them. They doubled them in the third quarter, at least 21-10. So that was a beautiful third quarter for them.
And here we go, 8 minutes left in this amazing contest between Westbury and Uniondale. Looks like Apollo Simmons is back in the game. The fans are ready.
Hey, and if they're gonna come back, they're gonna need somebody to turn momentum back, because they've completely lost momentum. But Uniondale they've capitalized and they're looking to sustain this wave to moving on to the semifinals.
Looks like they're back to man.
Hey, it's been working.
Deathstrad has the ball. Pressured tightly by Isaiah James. And Hickman. Oh,
great.
And steal by Uniondale. Dion Morris to Hickman for 3. Oh. It's a rebound. Burrows up. Burrows his own rebound. And we got a foul on the court.
Hey, Uniondale, they're winning every 50-50 ball, every rebound. They're getting scrappier. They're out hustling Westbury, and that ends up being the bigger difference. It's not always the buckets, it's the things that lead to the buckets.
That foul for Westbury, that's their first foul early on, not even a minute in. Let's see how that plays out as the game goes on. Uniondale has movement. Maury Tony, he goes up. No foul called.
Good
Offensive
board.
Rebound.
See, that's another
right up
board.
by Isaiah.
Another board.
Isaiah James gets his own rebound, and he draws the foul. Look at that hustle there from Isaiah James.
And at some point, that's just will. That's just like, I want this more than you. You don't want this ball more than me. And they are showing that, like, they are hustling, they're winning every battle. And it's not just barrels, it's the guards too. The guards are getting into the paint.
All right, Isaiah James to the line. All right, Jason, you can talk now.
All right. Whew.
Let's just hope he goes 1 for 2. And we have Pesley Lusan, substitution right there for Westbury, as Isaiah James goes for his second free throw attempt. And he goes 1 for 2, giving Uniondale the 12-point lead as Westbury brings the ball up the court. Here comes Apollo Simmons, looking to do some damage here for Westbury. And he draws the foul, offensive foul on Apollo Simmons.
They're clogging up the paint, they're making it hard, they're extending the defense out into the perimeter, and these guards are not having as easy of a time navigating as they were in the first half.
And it looks like now we have Westbury pressuring the ball. Oh. Yep. We have Brian Destrat pressuring Tony, making it tough for him to get up the court, but he gets up there with ease. And Burrows with the ball. Looking for some movement here. Back to Tony. Tony's looking to drive.
A spin move again. Oh, good.
He goes up.
Good work.
Bang! Ice in his veins. Maury Tony.
Ooh.
And pressure from Isaiah James.
Hey, that spin move from Tony is poetry. And this time he had the reverse pivot with it. That was elite footwork.
And here comes a fall-on press from Uniondale.
Yeah.
They're relentless out there.
Great defense.
And looks like there's a foul on Uniondale.
Hickman got a little too handsy on the hip right there. I thought they were calling a backcourt 8-second violation, but that's Hickman's third. Generally, they say the rule of thumb, you want to have as much fouls as the quarters, so right now he's still safe, and it's a 14-point lead.
All right, here comes the pressure still from Uniondale. Good hands there from Isaiah James. Drive from Westbury, get their own rebound. Their own rebound again.
Yes.
Somebody's got to grab that ball for Uniondale. And Westbury for three, off, gets their own rebound, missed again, and tipped out. Ball goes to Uniondale.
If you watch this broadcast back, I've mentioned Barrows every single time, but he is that intimidating. As the kids say, he has that intimidator badge. And they're not scoring around him, near him, over him. He's the X factor.
He just causes them to alter every shot, right?
Literally.
Tony's getting pressured here. All right, moves the ball over to Hickman. Hickman controls the ball here.
Okay, now they're starting to dance.
Goes up, and no good. Tony with the offensive rebound. And Uniondale keeps possession with Dion
another
Morris.
board. They're winning all the 50-50 balls.
Jaden Burrows, 6'7". Fade away, no good. And Westbury moves the ball up the court. Ooh, almost looked like a travel there from Westbury.
A little slip.
From far out, Westbury, no good. Offensive rebound. And Westbury, Petsi-Gusan draws the foul.
I think Morris's hands they're a little bit too flat. They need to be a little bit higher, straighter for verticality. He had a little bit over, and the defender just kind of went into his hands.
All right, to the line, number 14, the junior, Petsi-Gusan. And he misses the first.
Westbury has not scored yet in the fourth quarter. They've only scored 10 points in the second half so far.
Westbury making some substitutions. They're bringing in number 1, Juan Cruz. And now Petsi-Gusan is going to take his second free throw attempt. And he goes 0 for 2. Uniondale.
Usually at certain games, you miss 2 free throws, the crowd gets chicken nuggets or something. We need something.
And we have
offensive foul.
Offensive foul there on Isaiah James.
Maybe they thought he pushed off a little bit. I don't know.
All right, it's his third foul, so we're still good. We got, looks like a little bit over 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Uniondale's still up 14, and they're still relentless on defense. Listen to the bench. They're cheering for their defense. And you have the band, too. Simmons up. Offensive rebound once again for Westbury. Good hands there by Tony.
Hey.
Another good hand. There we go.
Know who was there?
Hickman and Maury Tony for 2.
There's Tony on offense, but they saw Barrow in that paint and they started getting a little frazzled.
I think we know who Jason's favorite player is.
Hey, on defense, Barrow he's not gonna get the highlight. You're not gonna see his name on the ticker at the end. But when you watch the game, he's been as effective as Tony and Hickman has been on offense. He's been that for them on defense.
And now we have Jaden Oden back in, and I have to say, Dion Morris, a lot of great minutes there for Uniondale as he subbed out. Really good job as a senior and a leader there. And Simmons again for 3, and misses the shot. A little bump there. And we have a loose ball foul there on, looks like Uniondale. Getting a little sloppy underneath the paint.
Getting a little Getting a
Jalen
little
Burrows
sloppy
foul.
day.
All right. They're saying it was in the shooting motion, so we have number 2, Zion Mitchell to the line. As you pointed out there, if you could look in the corner, coach for Westbury seems to be running a little timeout there. And there it is.
Yeah. I
Westbury's
think they do
first
that
points.
with players they trust shooting the free throws, because when Toussaint was shooting, they had players at the line.
And he goes 1 for 2. Odin triple teamed. Isaiah James gets the ball here, drives to the lane. No foul called. Again, looking a little sloppy there and paint on both sides.
Getting a little hectic out there in the court.
Westbury for 3, and he hits it.
You know, sometimes all you need is one bucket, 1 point to get people in the rhythm. So Uniondale has to be careful to let Westbury back into the game, because then one you see one go in and you can start building confidence.
And Coach Styles knows that, and that's why he calls a timeout, to try and calm the troops down and to run a good play once they get out of the timeout.
3-0.
All right, out of the timeout for Uniondale. Looks like Westbury's putting a full-on press here. They have to figure something out here with less than 4 minutes left.
It's getting to that point of the game where they're getting desperate. It's going to be very telling how Uniondale handles the press.
And we got a foul there by Westbury.
In order to beat a press, you need a release valve in the middle, and I think that should be Barrows. Somebody you can throw the ball up high to release that pressure.
As they figure this out here, it looks like Westbury should be in the penalty.
Powell Simmons has fouled out. That was his 5th foul.
I commend him. He clearly was one of their stronger offensive players. Unfortunately, Apollo Simmons does foul out. Uniondale will inbounds. Barrows has the ball. Tony with the pass. And Deion Morris could not hold on to the ball. Westbury has it.
Uniondale is getting a little bit sloppy with the ball in this 4th quarter.
Great D there from Tony. Barrows hand up, and he could not get that one. And Westbury scores. Juan Cruz for 2.
Stay away from the out of bounds.
You got to stay away from the corners there. Keep the ball in the middle of the court here.
And that's all you got to do. You got to pat.
Oh, okay, we're good here.
Yeah.
All right, Barrows with the ball in the corner. Moving it to Tony. And Tony
bucket.
gets it again. Maury Tony. Second half is his.
That's how you beat a press. You pass the ball around.
Aaron shot there from Westbury, but he hits it. Messin Bertrand.
Oh, good.
Great
Yep, get
play
it to
there.
the middle.
And Isaiah James with the ball.
That's how you beat a press. And now get it back up top and reset. Get it to Tony. Oh, yeah. Way to get to the rim.
Isaiah James.
Yeah.
Good.
Good drive by Isaiah. He has a way of slowing down his second step, and that's worked for him.
Westbury's moving, and Barrows with the block.
Hey, he was bound to get one sooner or later.
6-7. Barrows with the block there. Tony for 3. Oh! And Jason's favorite player,
Yeah, that's
freshman Jaden Barrows, is down.
He's young, but that was a tough fall.
Everybody gives him a round of applause. A lot of hustle there.
It looked like he was going for a putback, like he was just going to go for a tip dunk.
They call the foul on him. That's his 3rd foul.
Yeah.
We're still good.
That's the worst. That's like adding insult to injury. You get the foul and your hip is hurting. Nobody wants that.
But now Uniondale is in the penalty. So we have Juan Cruz to the line. I think you said he hasn't missed, right?
Yeah.
That's the jinx we're hoping will work. And it continues to work.
I'm telling you.
I know we show good sportsmanship here in Uniondale, but we want what's best for our kids, and we want to win for the U. All right, substitution made here. Number 10 for Westbury.
Especially if Juan Cruz makes this, expect another full court press. Around 2.5 minutes left, they're going to get desperate.
And he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, see,
bringing
they're
this
up right
lead
now.
to 10. Sorry, not 11.
You have to pass out of it, but you got to move forward, yeah.
And they break the press. Maury
Good
Tony,
pass.
no good. Gets no rebound, no good again, gets no rebound again. And Burrows gets blocked. Westbury with the ball. They're moving quickly up the court.
No
call there.
Wow.
Offensive rebound by Westbury, just throwing balls up here. For 3, no good.
Good boy.
Tony with the rebound,
Way to
slowing the
secure
game
it.
down. And Hickman with the ball. Westbury still pressing. Isaiah James brings the ball back to Hickman. Hickman slowing the game down. Tony with the ball.
Yeah, this is poised. Ooh, what a cross.
Hickman.
Trayvon.
Oh. Out of bounds, ball goes to Westbury.
That would have been the nail in the coffin for Westbury. It's already looking very. Their chances.
It's looking good. No jinx.
No, I don't. This only works for free throws.
All right. So Westbury's moving quickly up the court. He's shooting from Hempstead, it looked like. And the rebound from Burrows.
That was unnecessarily deep.
And Isaiah James with the ball.
They're starting to try to foul.
And he draws the foul. Oh, my apologies. Timeout called by Uniondale. All right, we have a full timeout here. We'll leave you for a moment.
At the end of the game, just sign off normally, and then I'll take us out.
You wanted me to say thank you to anybody? Who?
I texted it close.
Do I say anything?
Cinema Kaizen.
All right. We are less than 2 minutes left in this game. Uniondale's still up 11. All right, Jason, what does Westbury have to do to get this lead? Breaking down a little bit here.
They have to hit threes. You have to hit threes and get steals. Really, that's their only hope. They can't afford to take their time. I believe Destrot took a really deep three that he could have got a step or two in, but at this point, that's their only hope.
All right, now we have a timeout called by Westbury. Looks like they want to figure out how they're going to run this defense to try and stop Uniondale. All right, Coach Stiles looks like he drew up a play to help Uniondale keep this lead As they inbounds, Burrows with the ball.
And really, Uniondale just has to make sure that they don't turn the ball over.
Tony with the ball.
You got to get a shot up
And he
at the
draws the
rim
foul.
or make sure that they foul you, yeah. The worst thing you could do at this point is turn the ball over.
And we have a foul here by Juan Cruz. Westbury's now in the penalty, so now Maury Tony is to the line, shooting 2.
Maury Tony to the line for 2.
First shot for Maury Tony. He comes up a little short.
Had nothing to do with me. I heard somebody screaming in the crowd.
I did hear a Westbury fan yell. It was not Jason, fans. Just so you know, it was not Jason yelling. Maury Tony taking his second shot. And he misses both. Westbury gets the ball. Go up the court. Less than a minute left in the game.
Might be too late.
And hands by Tony, but Westbury gets the ball right up. And no good. Tony with the rebound.
That might have got a piece. He might have got a piece of that.
And Maury Tony draws the foul. Looks like he'll be back to the line, shooting 2 for Uniondale. All right, Coach Styles talking to Dylan. I'm sure preparing for after Maury makes both free throws here. And he makes the first one.
That's great. It's always a good feeling when after you miss 2, you get to redemption.
Let me tell you, the second half has been Maury Tony's show. He's really been running the offense and really doing a great job for Uniondale, giving them the energy that you talked about they needed at half. All right, looks like he missed the second one, and Westbury is up the court. As you said, it looks like they got to be shooting some threes, and there he goes.
That is the 3 they needed, but with 35 seconds left, that might be too late for Westbury.
All right, timeout, Westbury. Enjoy, once again, the Uniondale band, led by Mr. Boardman and Mr. Winter.
Just a reminder, the conclusion of today's ball game, please exit.
All right, here we go. 35 seconds left. Uniondale is up. And a full court press here by Westbury. Inbounds here from the James. Foul here called.
On the off-ball foul.
Foul number 3.
Foul on number 3, Brian Destra. Once again, they're over the line, so back to the line again is Maury Tony.
This is where games are sealed at the line.
All right, here he goes. First shot from the free throw line. And he hits it.
Good.
Bringing that lead back up to 9.
Looks like he might be cramping up a little bit.
Maury's second shot is good.
Good.
And Westbury's inbounds quickly, moving the ball up the court. And Westbury with the layup. Juan Cruz with the layup. And here comes the fouls from Westbury.
And now it's a free throw game, and Hickman is not the one that you want to send to the line. They'd have been better off trying to trap him, getting him to pass the ball so that they could foul somebody who's not perfect at the line so far.
Oh no, Jason.
No, it's all right. Just shoot it. Real shooters, he's going to knock it down. Don't worry about it.
All right. Sophomore Dylan Hickman to the line. Shooting 2.
Got to make this.
And the curse is over, Jason.
I told you.
I mean, it was easy bet there with
Yeah,
one of the better shooters we have.
See, I knew what I was doing. I knew. I know shooters.
And he goes 2 for 2. Ice in his veins. Dylan Hickman, no nerves there as he brings the lead back up for Uniondale. And Westbury hits another 3.
You know,
Zion Mitchell for 3.
That was a very careless pass. Even though you have a solid lead, you don't want to take your foot off the gas. You need to be sharp to the end. Especially now that Westbury's knocking down 3s in this 4th quarter. Crazier things have happened.
All right, Tony with the ball, and he gets fouled again.
Yes. Way to be strong with the ball, not keeping it high, not letting them tie him up.
And now we have, once again, I need to remind you that he is a freshman. I can't get over how impressed I am with his poise and confidence as he goes to the line to shoot 2.
He's been the catalyst for them in the second half.
And he's a little strong with the first one. But lucky enough, he gets a second shot to redeem himself. Once again, Uniondale is up 8 with looks like about 13 seconds left in the game.
Yeah. This is the garnish in the game right here.
And he goes 1 for 2.
Cash.
Westbury's trying not to waste any time here.
That didn't. They didn't
really
let
do
the
much,
ball roll.
Right up. Rebound here for Uniondale. Dion Morris. And he gets fouled by Westbury.
And the players know it. The crowd knows it. Westbury knows it. This game is done.
Pretty fitting that senior Dion Morris ends the game with his 2 free throws. He really had a strong effort there, both on the defensive end, showing some great leadership in that 3rd quarter, giving us the lead. And now he's shooting 2. Misses the first.
Stay off of the court. Right out the south end doors. Please do not enter the court. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right, Dion gets a second shot from the line. And he hits the second.
And how fitting is that for the senior to finish off this quarterfinal win?
And that's the game. What a game here by Uniondale.
What a second half. They dominated that second half from the start to the finish.
And with that, Uniondale moves on to the semifinals, where they'll be playing at SUNY Farmingdale. Big thank you to the broadcasting crew from Cinema Kaizen, to our viewers, and of course, the fans. For Knights Network, I'm Dan Splendoria alongside Jason Powell. Have a great Friday, and thanks for watching.